Hi everyone. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Hao. I'm 31 years old. I'm a doctor. I work in Haiphong City, but I live in Haicheng with my family. I have two daughters. Today, I'm delighted to be here to present to you about a story, an interesting story. This is The Stork and the Fox. Um, my presentation is divided into 5 parts. In the first part, I will tell you about the setting of this story. In the second part, I will name all the characters of this story. In the third part, I will talk about the beginning of this story. And in the fourth part, I will move to the middle of this story. And finally, I will present to you about the ending of this story and the lesson of this story. Now, let's start. The setting of this story. This story plays in the forest, in the Stork's house and in the Fox's house. Now I will name all the characters of this story. They are Stork and Fox. The Stork have long beak, long neck, and long legs too. She is very intelligent. And the fox is shorter than the storks, but he is artful. Now let's find out the content of this story with the beginning. One day, the fox invited Stork to his house for a meal, and he brought out 2 flat plates with soup on them, and he said, "Stork, the meal is nothing fancy, but I hope you like it." And then he lapped up all the soup on her plate, while the Stork wasn't able to taste it because her beak was too long and pointy. And what happens next? Let's see. Let's see the middle of this story. The fox not only didn't have Stork to eat her soup, but also ate all of Stork's soup. The Stork was very angry, but she didn't say anything. In the next day, the Stork invited the fox over to her house for a meal, and she put some soup into 2 long, thin neck jars, and she said, "Fox, this is a special family recipe, but I hope you like it." Then she ate her soup deliciously. What happens with the fox? Can the fox eat his soup? I will show you the ending of this story. The fox wasn't able to taste it because his white snout couldn't fit inside the thin, long-necked jars. And the Stork was very happy. She said, "How yummy the soup was!" And then she ate all of the frog's soup too. And this story gave me a lesson. This is, treat others well, and others will treat you well. Thank you for listening.